Got my morning coffee. What's up with y'all? SCS, and I'm back with another one. I told y'all I be drinking coffee like every day now. One, maybe two. Look, the little K cups. Get my morning started. But today, man, I dropped my truck off to Pep Boys. For the long story short, bought the truck, $9,500, got a loan on it, paid it off within 3 months. Oil pressure light kept coming on. Put a new oil pressure sensor in, took the oil pressure screen out. But every time the truck get warm, it just kept saying low oil pressure. Put thicker oil in there, nothing fixed it. All right, so I bought another motor on eBay. I always buy my motors on eBay. People always ask, where you buy your motors from? What junkyard you recommend? I always just buy my stuff on eBay. If you don't feel like taking it down, breaking it apart and making sure that it's good before you install it, just buy the motor on eBay. Me and my daughter was sitting in this truck, man, like 2 days ago. She's like, this would be a great truck to drive to Chicago. Me, I'm like, this would be a great truck to drive. Like, considering the money I got in it, it's just sitting. I picked my truck up, man. Like, did a trade, motor swap for some fab work. Got my truck back, just like this. Hey, something sparked, and when I connected everything, it just clicked one time and then nothing. So that's how I got my truck back, which I still did my end of the trade. It didn't want to like to his liking, but that wasn't really my fault because I told him stuff that I would recommend that he do. He chose to opt out of it because he didn't want to spend more money, so it's not my fault. And wanted me to take it back. He didn't take my truck back, so it's no point in me taking it back. Like, it's really no point in me even entertaining that. He didn't ever take my truck back to fix my truck. Why would I take the work back that I did to fix it? Like, I'm spending more of my time and making less money to satisfy you, which you just asked me to pick my truck up just like this. No crank, no start. I dropped off a truck that I know for sure 1,000% crank, start, and ran before. I only took the intake off. That's all I did. But yeah, enough about that. That's why I say no trade work. Like, somebody gonna lose. And it's been me, like, the last 5 trades. And I ain't lose no more. But I just want to get my damn truck back. And I want to get it back running and driving. I have no clue. Like, it just got no connection to the ECU code, right? And I asked these guys, why did I pick Pep Boys? I know Pep Boys do good suspension work, right? And they do in diagnostic techs. J-Rock truck, he got an Escalade, 2017 Escalade. His truck wheel bearing broke on 85, about 10 minutes away from my house. So I was like, man, if I could pick his truck up and take his truck to get fixed, I could go take my damn truck to get fixed. Like, at first I was like, I'm gonna put an ECU in this truck, right? That's what I said, I'm gonna put an ECU in this truck. But if you look up ECU swap and ECUs and how to purchase an ECU, you gotta flash something on these trucks, and I don't have the capabilities of doing that. So I was like, you know what? If I could take his truck to the shop, I could take my truck to the shop. My truck, like, look, my truck just sitting here getting abused, man. So I'm about to take my truck to the shop too, cause man, I just want to drive the damn truck. Like, paid all this money for it, something I always been wanting. Didn't even get to enjoy it and just sit in the damn backyard. So I'm hoping they send me a bill like $2,000 or less. It's probably a $500 fix, man. They probably charge like $300-400 for a computer and whatever for their time, like $1,000. I don't care. I just want it back. Like, anything over $2,000, I feel like it's ridiculous. But I really just want my truck back. I would try to take the time to do it and diagnose it and pay for the subscriptions and go line by line, but my time is more valuable now. So I would rather do some jobs to get my truck fixed than to fix my truck. Like, I just hate wasting time. If I spent 3 days on this truck and I made $0 and my truck still wasn't fixed, I'm wasting time. That's how I think. So if I could pay them to fix my truck and get it right, I do that. So turn my toe thing on, brake bush on. All right, I'm good. So now I'm just dropping my truck off. Yep, complete waste of time. Complete waste of time, man. No crank, no start. U1501. Oh yeah, it's nothing we can do. You gotta take it to the dealership. Axe this, man. Like, this so well. I'm about to call the dealership, see if they can take my truck. And if I need to have an appointment, since I already got it on the damn trailer. Nobody got time and gas to waste, man. Like, I literally asked, do you have all that? Is this something that you can troubleshoot? U1501. That's my trouble. Like, it's not a P code, it's a U code. Oh, you got to take it to the dealership. There's nothing we can. I was just here Sunday. When I made this appointment, I said this. So, Walmart right back here. So, try to get some spray paint and calm down. I just hate wasting my time. All right, now we in my wife's car, man. I don't know if I put this in the other video, beginning of this video. She got this thing where it's running like the intake got excessive air or something's going on with it. Like you gotta put your feet on the gas for it to start. It's a little shaky. There you go, check engine light code. Trying to get this thing to cut on. No, it's dead. I called Mercedes dealership. Well, not that dealership, a Mercedes repair spot. The code I looked up, it said something about the mud flap. But I'm gonna just give them the exact code. They said it'd be better if I get them exact codes with the Mercedes stuff. So I'm gonna let this thing load up, connect to the Wi-Fi, then I can pull this up. Yeah, this car got a distinctive smell now. All right, they said it is something that they can look at. Only reason, she trying to still drive the car. I'm like, no, you cannot drive the car. Something's wrong with it. You just gonna make it worse. Like, say if the code happened, like when I went to that Master Tech class, that's when it happened. And she was still trying to drive. I'm like, no, just stop. You're gonna make it worse. And I think that's what happened. The one running this bad, and you ain't have to put your feet on the gas for it to start. But yeah, that's what's going on now. Now I'm finna jump in my truck. Yeah, now I'm finna jump in my truck and do some diagnosing with this thing, and then go get me my multimeter. Cause I think I just need a computer, the ECM, really. And that's why I didn't buy it, cause I didn't know where to get it flashed. But I like the dealership, it's like the only option. So I'm gonna call the dealership, see if I can just buy a PCM flash from them. I don't care, like it could be $500, I don't care. Cause the ECM is only $100 online. Or if I can bring an ECM up there and get it flashed or whatever the fuck, cause I need my damn car back. And believe it or not, this Gen 4 ECM, it's in the 2008 to 12 Malibus. It's in a lot of cars, so if I could just go to the junkyard, get an ECM and take it to them, get it flashed and programmed for my truck, put it in, I'll be happy. But let me do some quick tests and see what's up. All right, we in here. Like I told y'all, the two local dealerships for Chevy, one said they can't service it, the other one never called me back. But because of the miles are too high. All right, man, so I was watching the video and diagnosing as they were diagnosing, and I definitely have an ECU problem, so watch this. The key is on. Listen to the intake, just flapping. Trigger, 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 trigger. So I'm trying to do the test that I'm seeing that this guy's doing, and yeah, I mean, it's basically cutting the engine, the computer on and off. And it's the computer doing this on its own. Because when I disconnect the computer, and I remember when it was doing this too, when I had picked it up, because the lights kept flickering when I was hearing the sound, but I wasn't really doing all the tests. I was just testing fuses and stuff like that. And watch, you ain't gonna hear none of that. Battery connected, key on. You don't hear any of that. So more than likely the computer is triggering that. The grounds are on. So what happened here is I seen the paperwork inside the car. Mice or something chewed this up. Damn. It isn't me. Just had to have this damn truck. But it was running dry when I brought it home. It's just that oil pressure stuff. And then I'm finna cut the key off. Y'all see when I connect this computer back, it's gonna do it on its own. But yeah, I did the 5-volt references, the checks for the grounds and everything. And yeah, I remember the code U1501 popping up. But the battery haven't been on so long that it's not coming up right now. But let me see. Yep, that's what we're getting now. Yep. As suspected. Let's see if I can get a computer. Kinda wish I would never touch this, because now I want to just stay on it. I did not do that either. So I'm about to call the dealership, see if I can just get a PCM up out of them. Let's hope for the best.